Hello Commanders! Welcome back to the command table. I am Mathermar and we are proceeding through Iron Ramparts, map 2 of 3, in our journey walkthrough, which includes battles 71 through 80. So we're gonna get right to it, but first, if you would be so kind as to like, subscribe, and if you want notifications when I drop new videos, hit that notification bell. Also, if you have any comments, please feel free to leave those below. So let's go ahead and take a peek. We are on Iron Ramparts. We've cleared out the first map and we are now on level 71. Let's see what we are up against. Alright, we got a couple of brutes, a couple of frost wizards. Now we do have our assassins vertically oriented, so let's try and place them to where they'll split and get both of those frost wizards. We'll have our warhounds. Let's see, they're probably going to get obliterated by the brutes unless we can find some way to resolve that. So let's get rid of full groups of shield bearers by getting rid of our frost wizard and adding another bomb. Okay, so now we have our bombs. Let's go ahead and move that down there. This one can be adjusted slightly. Then we'll send our warhounds right through the middle to get the hammer throwers. That will cause the brutes to aim their attacks to the middle. So let's use our last army point on some archers. And I think that's pretty good. So we've got some decent range. The hammer throwers can be hit by the brute if they're in range, but I'm thinking that the warhounds are going to send the brute's attack in the right direction. So let's see how we do. Poof, there goes the hammer throwers, the frost wizards, everything. It's just a matter of cleaning up after the initial swarm. Alright, that went quite well. Let's have a look. Ooh, okay. Got a lot of bombs. So what we can do is, since those bombs are conveniently situated right in front of their shield bearers, we're gonna grab some mine shrooms and let's see what else we have to work with here. Okay, so we're gonna put the mine shroom right in front. So you want to try and take the foremost, the first mushroom, and put it to where the bomb is going to run right into it. This one needs to go a little higher, but this one looks like it's spot on for that bomb bot. So this one will move up just a smidge to where that front shroom or two is right in the path of the enemy bomb bots. Then we're going to move everything else out of the way. We're going to get our assassins to take care of the archers. Going to get our brute out of the way. And the other bomb bots should just sail right by. So let's put, it shouldn't take too long for that bomb bot to reach the mine shrooms. Let's go right there. And are we using all our army points? Yes, we are. Okay, I think that's good. Let's give it a go. Okay, archers are gone. Both of the bomb bots. Oh, the upper bomb bot didn't have a chance to hit anything. Alright, well, so much for that. Okay. Oh, okay, now we've got some tactics here. We've got the thorn guards behind the catapult. So we can't do the typical trick where we put the assassins behind. We may have to put them up front, because that's a 3-point unit there, and it's worth spending a 2-point set of assassins to take it out. Although, we may be okay either way. What we're going to do is we're going to reposition our assassins to where they have a top right, bottom left. I'd like them a little more spread apart than that. That's good right there. Let's try that. Okay, so if we look, it's right about here that we want to place them. So if I use my other finger, which you can't see, to try and get an idea of where I want them to go, then they need to go right about here. So let's try that. And we've already got our bomb bots in the right position. So let's see, I think that pretty much accounts for everything other than the thorn guards themselves. Let's go ahead and ditch the mine shrooms because they aren't going to help us a whole heck of a lot. And the dogs will take care of the frost wizard if the assassins both go for the catapult. But I think I've got my spacing right. And we'll put the brute up here because he's immune to the frost anyway, and he'll zip up there and bash those archers. Alright, thorn guards will grab the archers and the hammer throwers, but we're going to space them apart slightly. And I'm going to put the archers way back because if the catapult does get a shot off and shoots at the hammer throwers, then I don't want the archers to be running up to right where that catapult projectile will land. So there we go. I think that's pretty solid. Probably a lot more strategy than necessary, but they did kind of give something interesting with those thorn guards there. Alright, perfect split on the assassins. That was great. We got plenty of range left to take out the thorn guards. Very nice. Okay, moving on. Battle 74. Okay. We got a battle drummer. So that's alright, I guess. Let's see. We're going to move that to where the bombs go just past the first group to hit the second group right in the center, and it should obliterate all three groups. If the battle drummer survives, he'll just run to the back and end up meeting some assassins that have chewed through a bunch of archers. So let's see if we can get a vertical formation again. There we go, that'll work. Alright, so we want to place these kind of right in the middle of where those archers are going to be, and hopefully they will split and go to the top and bottom. Not that we're going to have to worry too much. And I don't think I have another set of warhounds, but what we'll do is we'll switch out these archers for some shield bearers. Archers versus archers is not the funnest thing in the world, so let's see how we do. There goes everything on the front line, and perfect split on the assassins. Again, this is probably overthinking all of this, but I just like to show how the mechanics work and show how to use specific units to counter specific threats. Okay, here is where we have some interesting dynamics. We again have the thorn guards behind the units that are trying to be protected. So even if I did the split with the assassins, they'd probably hit the first plague thrower and then hit the thorn guard, because the plague throwers aren't going to move. The thorn guards are going to move past them. So by the time they split and run to each of these first plague throwers, that thorn guard's going to kind of be right up in their grill. So I'm only going to be able to get one of each. Now again, I've got substantially higher unit levels than most of these things. One thing we can do, let's get rid of our shield bearers, and I have ranked up to the point where I do have plague bearers, I believe. They'll be in the common section. There we go. Went right past them. So they're totally immune to plague, so they'll just march right through and keep beating on everything. Let's go ahead and switch out the hammer throwers for 2 sets of archers. We'll split them up so that they... Oh, wait, we only had room for one. Dogs will take off because the thorn guards, they'll get shredded on those. So let's just see how we do with that. I think that's pretty good. We'll still leave the assassins in there to try and take out as many of the plague throwers as we can. I think they need to be a little further back. Okay, let's give that a shot. So see what I'm saying? They hit the first plague throwers and then they hit the thorn guards second. But I guess there's not too much to be concerned about anyway. We're kind of steamrolling this whole thing. Alright. That shows you exactly what I said would happen. Ooh, that's a new skin. At least I don't think I've seen that before. The toad frog thing. Bouncing a little ball in his hand. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's bump our assassins back to take care of him. Now, this doesn't look like it's all the way back to the back line. He's a little far ahead of that. And then we've got the 2 freezy traps. So what we want to do is we want to kind of overcompensate to where the assassins will land right about here, which means they still need to move forward just a little bit. So we'll end up taking care of him. they'll pop up somewhere in this vicinity, run back to him or forward to the archers, but hopefully back to him and not hit those traps. Alright, so now we'll take out our shield bearers up front. Our brute will go and bash all those archers, and we'll ditch the archers on our side in favor of some warhounds. The plague bearers don't need to be switched or anything. We'll just go ahead and run with it as it is. Let's see how we did with the assassin placement. Good. Very nice. And yeah, just surgical precision there. Okay, 77. Cruising right along. Ooh, 3 frost wizards. And we've got, again, same trick with 2 frost traps. So we want our assassins to pop up right here. And if I just use my other finger, which you cannot see, that shows me that these assassins still need to come forward a bit. So right about there. And then hopefully they will split up and down to go after the other 2 frost wizards. Sometimes you'll have this freak thing happen where they'll be casting their frostbolt and it'll hit the assassins before it even goes anywhere. So hopefully we'll avoid that. We'll move our bomb bots to the proper alignment. The brute will take care of the archers on the top, the hounds will take care of the archers on the bottom, and we don't have to mess with anything else. Let's go ahead and sail through this. Okay, and perfect split on the assassins again. Alright, cakewalk. 78. We got 3 more to go. Ooh, okay, we got some corrupted skins. That's kind of fun. Oh, cannoneers. Hello, cannoneers. Those guys shoot giant cannonballs that'll push back and explode. So we want to be careful about that. The fire knights here are immune to fire and or burn and freeze, as are the molten armors. But the molten armors are immune to pretty much everything except mind control, and so are the earth elementals. So we got a lot of immunities kicking around, but we shouldn't have to be too terribly concerned. If you let these molten armors get below 50% health, they will start emitting a fire AoE in their immediate vicinity. So we're just going to blow them up and destroy them right off the bat. The brute is going to be immune to the physical forces and stun, which we don't have to worry about stun, but the physical forces is what we're concerned about. So he's going to walk right up after that molten armor's blown up, and he's going to beat the crap out of that cannoneer. As for the other cannoneer, let's just use our assassins for that one. And we will put our doggies in for cleanup on the earth elemental. So let's see, ranged will do well with that as well. We don't want the range to get hit by stray cannonballs, so we'll put them a little further back. Alright, let's see how we do. Okay, 1 cannoneer toast, all the front line toast, both of those molten armors. And now we're... Okay, there we go. The brute's now attacking the cannoneer, and it should soak any cannonballs. Okay, well, things just go so fast, there's not much time to commentate. Apparently I did enough PvP to level past a lot of this, but that bodes well that I'll be able to get to the higher levels of the journey. This is the furthest I've gotten, so we'll just experience it with you as we go. Alright, we have the demonic skin for our plague thrower there. Level 10, holy smokes. Okay, let's put our assassins to where, again, we're trying to put them ahead of the plague thrower. So if that's where I want them, I will have to move them up and forward a little bit. There we go. So that should pop over. If they're that far in on that side, they should pop over right here and get that plague thrower. Then we'll use our handy dandy bomb bots to resolve the front line. We probably only really need 1 of them, but we want to expedite our progress to the back line. We'll keep the plague bearers because if they infect the thorn guards in the back, the thorn guards go really slow, and that helps a lot for that. We'll ditch the warhounds for ranged just to make sure we can take out the thorn guards without any trouble. And I think we're... Oh, well, we do have those archers on the top and bottom. I think the brood will take care of the top. Let's ditch those and put the warhounds back in. That sounds good. Alright, so putting the warhounds back here gives enough time for them to, the bomb bots to clear the front line and for them to not have any distractions on their way back to the archers. Okay, poof, there goes the front line, there goes the plague thrower, and all the archers. Just beautiful. Alright, one more. Spawn of Jormag. Alright, we have a raid boss. That's fun. Okay, Jormag, if it's anything like the raid boss, he's going to have a protective shield, but there's no fire pyre. So, okay, maybe... Okay, if he does have a protective shield, then it's probably... I don't know. Well, I guess... Do we need a fire unit? We don't have any fire units. So maybe he doesn't have the protective shield. I guess we're just going to discover as we go. We're going to clear these frontline units with our bomb bots. The warhounds are going to take care of these archers. The brute is going to take care of those archers. Now, the warhounds would die very quickly to one fist pound from Jormag, spawn of Jormag. But the brute is going to take beating. He's going to last for a while. It looks like only level 2, so that's not going to be too menacing. We're going to get rid of the assassins because they don't help us very much here. We'll go ahead and add archers back in. And what other ranged units do we have that might be helpful? We've got our arcane archer, but that's very low damage for this type of situation. Catapult takes too many points. So let's just okay, again, like for whatever reason, I know there's probably not going to be a shield, but we'll just put this bomb bot further back, so if there is one and we have to get it down somehow, that the bomb bot will hit at the right time. So let's try that out. Okay, front line resolved, archers resolved, and okay, that was a lot easier than I thought. Okay, well there it is. Map 2 out of 3 for Iron Ramparts. We have completed that. So we will be making another video soon. Please do like and subscribe. Also, do check out thecommandtable.com for more tutorials, raid strats, and coming soon we will have merch and comics. We will have more content for you soon. See you then.